I do hope that it goes well. Sorry, clear off my camera. Quick name of the game: if there's anything that is connective to this collective, that's wonderful, and I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's alright. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for someone else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Yes. Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? Late night love. It's been a while. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always, always. Thank you. Welcome home, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up on your way in. Also, please check to make sure that you're a subscriber, a homie, true and through. Unless you know you already are. In which case, thank you. I'd take a moment to say thank you guys for your support. Thank you for every view, every comment, every like, every donation, everything. Thank you. From the bottom of my gypsy heart and soul, thank you. This one's to you guys. So, I was grabbing some decks, getting ready for the reading, and some cards popped out. Not gonna lie, I put a lot of them back, but two remained. Journey and Hidden Depths. So, I like that for our theme here. A journey of hidden depths. One big excuse me for any and all coughs. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. You're being told to pack your passport now. Even if it's just your spiritual passport. There's something about hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Let's take a journey into the hidden depths of your heart, homie. Anxiety. I feel so much anxiety in this reading. I am not liking it. Is that your guys' energy? You guys feeling ridiculously anxious about the journey? About what may come to light? If that's not your energy, it's someone on the other side of you, I'm hearing. Thank you. You guys have bewitched Card 35, you are under a spell. And 34, the Witch Hunter, danger. These cards have been shuffled and used many a time. Hello there, how are you? I'm just pulling cards for the collective for this reading. You're welcome to pay attention. I was actually guided to bring out a special shanty number book for this reading. So I'm going to take a look at these numbers, but you have Bewitched, you're under a spell, 35. Hello there. Welcome home, everyone. And the Witch Hunter, danger, 35, 34. You guys have the word awake when it comes to bewitched. And it, the word it, when it comes to the Witch Hunter and danger. I just got something about IT, like technology. Someone spending way too much time under technological influence. And they need to be careful. But I'm also getting that, like, clown thing. It. Something that resembles that type of energy is the danger. Maybe somebody really likes that movie, or, you know, maybe you went to go watch that movie with someone. Bewitched, the keywords here, you're under a spell, obsession, addiction, and conditioning. This is the companion with the devil in the tarot. It says temptation can feel a lot like being under a spell. You know you shouldn't do it, yet you can't help yourself, and you continue to make bad choices even when it doesn't feel good. You're ashamed, or you feel as though your power slips away with every act of self-sabotage. In a money reading, bewitched appears when you are too focused on material pursuits or get-rich-quick schemes. You may be sacrificing your beliefs to reach goals of a certain status or level of achievement. However, continuing to do so will come at great personal cost. In a career reading, pulling this card is a clear sign that you're in a poor environment and giving far more than you're receiving. In a love reading, you may find yourself pursuing shallow people and relationships. It could be you have cut yourself off from discovering true, deep, meaningful connections, even though that is what you truly desire. In general, this card represents a victim mentality and a need to blame others for your choices. You can change things at any time you choose, but have not taken responsibility for your role in your circumstances. Yeesh. And then 34, the Witch Hunter, danger. The key words for this: betrayal, danger, jealousy, need for protection. See if I can get this up front and center for you guys. pretty well. It's hard to see it. It's kind of dark, but it's kind of dark, but and then it says, this card is as ominous as it seems. Receiving it means there is someone in your personal orbit who wishes you harm. A coworker might be attempting to sabotage your work, or a friend might be spreading vicious gossip. In some rare cases, receiving this card may also be a sign that a curse or hex is placed upon you, and you should take steps to protect yourself. I feel like that little bubble up there was some confirmation. If you already suspect someone, this card is confirmation that you are right to be cautious. Be mindful, maybe it's somebody that burps a lot, or has a lot of things bubble up from the surface in the way they talk or something, I don't know. Be mindful of what you do and say around this person and take extra care to validate paperwork or do more research before making any commitments. Spirit just told me to read that again. If you already suspect someone, this card is confirmation that you are right to be cautious. Be mindful of what you do and say around this person. And take extra care to validate paperwork or do more research before making any commitments. If your reading is about money or career, pulling this card is a sign of potential financial trouble. Consider passing on this opportunity as it could lead to a loss in abundance or reputation. There is a warning here that does not come with every card. It says, please reach out to someone if you or someone you know appear to be in immediate physical danger. Jeez. Alright. Maybe we can pick up on something healthier and happier here. Somebody's feeling rejected. What does the collective need to know? Someone from your past feels rejected by you, and they were, because their mindset was straight toxic. And that's not the mindset that you want to be in. So someone from your past feels rejected because you grew the fuck up and they didn't. You guys have no strings. Along with moving on, letting go, loving you, and free. I love it because this reject energy fell in yesterday's time frame. Alright? But this no strings to this bullshit, moving on from and letting go of that and choosing to love you and be free of that, this fell in your present energy. I feel like many of you have loved on many levels from many depths of your soul throughout your journey. You've loved in many depths, many colors, many hues through your journey. And perhaps there was a time when you did not love yourself as much as you love yourself now. You were under some sort of dark cloud, but you're not anymore. Thank goodness, thank gracious, thank spirit, thank universe, thank yourself, you're not anymore. And that there angers the ones that you loved and that lost you because they refused to break free from that toxic lifestyle. That doesn't have to be your problem. Moving on. What does the collective need? Thank you. Whoever this toxic person is, was, has been, they're very ashamed of themselves. They're very, very guilty. They're very embarrassed because they know that they're in the wrong. They know it. They know how wrong this is. But they refuse to dive the depths of their own fucking soul, their own selves, their own darknesses, their own guilt and shame and embarrassment. Dive the depths in order to be able to move on, in order to be able to let go, in order to be able to love themselves enough to let go of the things that are hurting them. Instead of doing that work, they chose to leave the collective hanging with no closure, no contact, and as the kids say, left on red. They left the collective in what they considered to be a secluded energy, an energy of separation, thinking that it was going to break down you, break you down. Instead, it allowed you a period of reflection and soul searching where you found the ability to move on, give yourself closure, to let go of hoping for any kind of contact, learning how to love you. Unconditionally. Something about a spiritual marriage. Maybe a real marriage. Some of you moved on to find a real partner. Or you're about to. You're in the preparation stages. But I'm getting a lot about spiritual marriage. Like for those that haven't met another partner, it is understanding that that's what you seek in the future. That's what your soul is searching for. And so, is there anything left you have to do to move on from this? Is there anything left you have to let go of? Some of you have to let go of your embarrassment and your guilt and your shame for being a part of it. Pulling up the Twin Flame deck. Some of you have decided that you just want to sort of do like a spiritual marriage to yourself, to who and what and how you've become. I like that. You guys have 2-2, Divine Order, practice patience. Path of Least Resistance. This came under, it flew right out under the Bewitched. 8-8, choose ease and grace. And False Twin Flame, intense change. That came out right under Bewitched and on top of moving on, letting go, and loving yourself, loving you. Divine Order, practice patience. Patience is the ultimate virtue. You are experiencing many challenges that teach you tolerance, trust, and timing, all requiring you to practice patience. A major life lesson that you must master for your soul to evolve. This card suggests that you release control and allow divine guidance to direct you, which demonstrates that you trust the process. Practicing patience will enhance your ability to connect with your senses and teach you to let go of the idea that you are the only one who can achieve what you perceive as perfect or the right way. This card implies that you need to get out of your own way by releasing logical concepts and surrender control, creating space for you to receive blessings that will far exceed the expectations of your mind. Rushing the process will cause you to make hasty decisions. This diminishes your ability to create at your highest capacity. Make a commitment to exercise self-control, which will enhance your ability to live more consciously in the present moment, so you can attract your greatest potential. Hello there. I'm not really taking personal questions at the moment, but feel free to search the reading for your answers, alright? Happy birthday, by the way. Welcome. Welcome home, homie. Path of least resistance. Choose ease and grace. The journey to the heart often causes resistance. So experiencing ease and grace does not happen instantaneously. Fear of the unknown creates conflict and prevents you from taking action. This inner struggle will continue until you choose to face your fears. Only then will your life move forward smoothly. This card is reminding you not to worry about your choices. Instead, choose to move in the direction that provides you peace and power in the present moment. You may not always understand the reason for the direction you are being guided to take, but if you allow your inner light to illuminate your path, you will soon see and experience the beauty of where you are headed. We got a lot about the inner glow in the Monday Madness live earlier. Also, I want to circle back to where it said this card is reminding you not to worry about your choices. Instead, choose to move in the direction that provides peace and power. You guys are being told, don't worry so much about your past choices. Forgive yourself. Move forward. That's where your freedom is. It's in forgiving yourself for the choices you've made. Some of you have yourselves under a spell. Some of you have yourself in danger because you won't just fucking forgive yourself. I don't know how. Keep telling yourself, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. Me, I fucking forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Whatever it takes to stop worrying so much about the choices that you've made. You understand that they were not the right choices. Not always. With that inner and understanding comes a knowing that you're not going to let it happen again, so stop reaming on yourself so hard for what has already come and gone. Regardless, there is no right or wrong path. You will be guided towards the path that assists your soul's maturation to attain higher wisdom. Making decisions from your heart helps minimize future resistance when faced with challenging situations. The more you align with inner stillness, the greater your ability to take intentional action that will lead you toward the life you deserve. The life you deserve. The life you deserve. And then lastly, you guys had the false twin flame intense change. The lessons you learn from a false twin flame experience can closely mimic a karmic relationship. However, a false twin flame connection is much deeper and will generally come into your life quickly and blindside you like a freight train. Damn. If you guys have not already watched Monday Madness from earlier, a live I put up earlier, you're being guided to it right now because Inner Glow came out and literally the words like a freight train came out. Alright? blindside you like a freight train because the purpose is to create intense change in your life. The purpose of these relationships is to produce an accelerated awakening process. Most often, a false twin flame appears after your true twin flame has come into your physical reality. Generally, this type of encounter occurs with the twin flame that is the so-called runner. These connections are very deep and involve an intense physical romantic connection, which is necessary to clear any remainder of ego related to chemical love patterns. This card implies that you have attracted someone into your life who represents the deepest, darkest sides of yourself that you have not been willing to acknowledge until now. They have shown up to help you release feelings of despair and not feeling good enough, so you can take back your power and align with true love within. Beautiful. That's all part of the divine order. Anything else they need to know? What else is hidden in the depths? Do you know that you're fucking brilliant? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Don't keep your brilliance hiding in the depths. There's something about your perception and its absolute fucking brilliance. I am awake because duty calls, my dear. But yes, brilliance in your perception, sweetheart. Don't block it out. Alright, I am going to get you guys some closing guidance. What advice does the collective need? I just got, this is how much advice the collective wants. Alright? But this is how much advice you guys need. Death. One chapter ends and another begins. Honor the lessons learned. Make peace with unresolved circumstances and move forward with a clear heart. And childhood. Reminders of simpler times. Life doesn't have to be complicated. Connect with the innocence of childhood. Embrace the sense of wonder and amazement. And numbers real quick, 16 and 33. 16 right. So that brings me back to that passage from the book where it said, at this time there isn't necessarily a right or wrong way. There's just moving forward, moving on, letting go, loving you. This is putting an end to always trying to get it right. Always having to be right. And with 33, you guys have the word jig. J-I-G. Jig. I don't know, something about an Irish jig. Something about jigging on a line, doing some fishing. Something about the jig is up. Ooh, I just got something very strong about some of you, because of your childhood, you feel like you always have to get something right, get everything right, get it right, but the fucking jig is up. Death to that cycle. There isn't always a right way. It doesn't always have to be. But there is always a way to move forward. And right now you're being told the way is with a clear heart. Dear heart. Until we speak again, my dears. Thank you so much for being here. Mwah.